much my body fluctuates.
Okay, so I'm heading to Arizona. I'm packing and it's gonna be very, very hot over there. Because of my health condition, I've gained some weight. That usually is how it happens. The side effects of the medication and just a whole bunch of things, right? So I've gained some weight and I'm kind of self-deprecating. At the moment, I'm listening to Don Omar to get a little excited. You know what I mean? But this is what I mean. My body goes up and down in weight, especially right now. I just literally filmed something today in the morning where I have lost about 10 pounds due to the water. I still have water in me, but because I've lost a lot of muscle, my muscle, you can no longer see it. Like if I went like that, you can see the muscle. It's very little now. Let me see if I can get it this way. No, because I'm getting older, I'm getting cellulite and the muscle that it's gone. So I'm self-deprecating right now due to that, where I'm like, ah, crap. I know soon enough my body will go back to its normality, but it sucks. Like I'm even shy of wearing shorts right now, especially that summer's coming. And oh my God, how do I stop this? Like I know at the end of the day, my body and my mind and everything, it's doing its best it can with what I'm going through. I'm literally fighting a chronic illness that, but it's just really hard. And even with my arms, so like I've lost the muscle and everything, like there's nothing there anymore. And it's heartbreaking because of how much I worked for it. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that to you, my ladies, you're not alone. I do it too. And it's part of the natural process that eventually this is going to happen. Hopefully here in a couple months, I can change it a little bit within the months that are coming. And I can work on the muscle that used to be there and settle it. But it's part of a normal thing. And I want to be real as I can. I also have a lot of scars due to my body going up and down on weight. And that's just, like I said, it's normal, especially with us that have kidney failure and stuff like that. And you just have to be okay with it. My man is completely okay with it. Like, he loves me. You know what I mean? It's me. It's something that I have to work with. And I'm over here, and it's going to be over like 90 degrees out there. But I have nothing but shorts, so I can get over that fear. And then here, it's like 2 leggings, just in case it gets a little chilly. But yet, that doesn't stop me from getting judged and stuff. And we're going to be in Vegas. I'm not going to drink or anything like that. I'm actually going to be the one that's going to be taking care of everybody. And I have my man by my side. That way he can celebrate his birthday. It's for his birthday. He doesn't know about this. I'm just there to make sure my man has a great time. And there's his friends, girls are coming too. So I'm just how we girls are, and it's very, I've never understood this, how we girls are, where you're constantly compared. I think it just has to do how we grew up and how they made us grow up. But we're constantly self-deprecating, comparing each other and stuff like that. And I'm just kind of scared because I don't know these girls, and hopefully we can build a friendship and they understand who I really am. You know, I'm more than my body. I'm more than what my body looks like. I have a personality, you know. And yeah, hopefully we become good friends and enjoy. You know, for the first time, I actually had a good therapy session. I felt at peace. And that's awesome. I'll catch you up in a minute. I just realized I didn't catch you up on that therapy session. So I was at peace because he guided me on how not to feel so much anxiety going to Arizona and being with his friends and the girls being there. He was actually very nice. He was like, Eunice, I can be on call. You can call me if something happens and I have a breakdown or something, which was so sweet of him. And that brought me so much peace, where I was like, I have people that have my back, and my mind is not spiraling as much as I used to. And that's what brought me peace in that session. All right, good morning. Good morning. I'm here in Arizona, where my boyfriend used to live at. His family's still out here, and his mom always gets me this frappuccinos, which is like very sweet of her. I usually come out here so I can see the sunrise and the sunset. There's just something about the outdoors of how that's so beautiful and the changes of the outdoors, you know what I mean? Especially me being sick and adjusting to change and life. I don't know, there's something always been about it that I love. By the way, I just woke up, so I look a little rough. But I wanted to tell you guys a little story that happened recently. So it happened to be my boyfriend's birthday. I invited some of his friends and we went to karaoke. Keep in mind, my body's very fragile right now because I'm very sick. And they just rebooted my immune system, meaning my white blood cells. Your white blood cells are the cells that protect your body from like the flu and stuff like that. So they rebooted that. I no longer have white blood cells. So I have to wear a mask wherever I go. And there was a moment where we were looking at the karaoke because he likes karaoke. And some guys approached us saying, "Are you guys liberals?" And the fact that people just assume that we're liberals in some kind of way, it's crazy. I'll pause that story. I'll come back to it. Okay. Sorry, I had to stop because my my boyfriend's mom came out and she's like, "Hey, do you want to go get a drink instead so we can, a coffee, so we can be here and actually get a hot drink because it's a little chilly." And she got it for me. And I'll be right back again. Okay, let's try this again. It's what, the third time trying. I just have a lot of fun here. In the mornings, I come drink outside coffee. She brings me my coffees, and it's very sweet of her. Like, she brings me Cheetos that I love and stuff like that. And she comes and gets me stuff, and then we have talks in the morning. So that's why I've been having trouble, I guess, updating you guys with what happened with the mask. But I might update you guys later, a little later today. All right, you're a little crooked. I apologize. But back to this, I'm still drinking my coffee, and it's been a couple days. I've been trying to come in, but I really enjoy my morning talks with my boyfriend's mom. That's really sweet. Back to what I was saying. So I've been wearing a mask now because my immune system is very low now. They essentially gave me Rituxan, which is a cancer medication, but it reboots your immune system. So I have to wear a mask. And I've always had this problem, I'm not gonna lie to you, since I was little, where people would look at me because I had a mask on, and I would always get insecure about it. It was pretty hard. But then the pandemic hit, being an immunocompromised, because people wear masks, and I thought it was gonna be better, but from my experience, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's been it's been a bit harder now. The other day I went to karaoke with my boyfriend because it was his birthday, and me, my boyfriend, and his friends were out there, and next thing you know, people started being very rude, and I'm like, what's going on? And I have experienced this before now that I'm getting the medication and having the mask on. The only time I don't have it on is where I know, like my boyfriend, he's not sick, he's taking care of himself, he's wearing a mask for me as well to make sure he's not getting sick. And I know that family members have been okay for a while. The problem is that people don't understand that if you have a good immune system, your body can still be fighting it off, but you don't know that you're fighting off a cold or whatever it is, and you still will be fine. And people don't really understand that part, which is okay, you know what I mean? Good morning. Do you want to come? Do you want to come, or were you just saying good morning? I'm just doing a video about the mask, pero yo me lo termino, mi amor. I'll go in there. Okay, baby. It's okay. You fell down. I'm sorry. And I was talking to my man. What people don't understand is it's that how hard it is. Like, being judged, I guess, with the mask, that's always been a problem with me. And like how you have to take care of yourself. Like right now I constantly have what's it called, hand sanitizer, making sure I'm not around sick people because it can hurt me, and my white blood cells are not there to take care of me, which is really hard. Anyways, this story is that we went to the karaoke bar and we were there. I'm there standing with my boyfriend, and this guy comes up and he's like, "Are you guys liberals?" And in my mind, I'm like, "What?" I just kind of looked at him like, "What?" And I was like, "Oh, I have the mask on. That makes sense." And my boyfriend did too. And I kind of just looked at him, and my boyfriend looked at him, and my boyfriend is like, "Nah, man, we're good." And in my mind, it's like I got kind of angry where I'm like, why does it matter what the fuck we are? Like, you know what I mean? Just because we have a mask on, you're judging us? I'm like, you don't know my story. And then a little later, we pass by, and a guy like gets up and screams at me saying, "If you have COVID, go home." Like, very rudely. And then honestly, it got under my skin where I'm like, what did you just say? And I was getting upset because people kept on like judging and making comments. And I wanted to take the mask off and be like, do you want COVID? Because I can give you COVID. When in reality, I didn't even have COVID. It had nothing to do with COVID. And this guy's over here like yelling at me that I have COVID. And my boyfriend, what he did was he's like, come on, baby, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. You getting mad. It's not worth it. He doesn't know us. We don't know him anything, which is very true. But it hurts my feelings because I'm like, you're over here judging me because I have a mask on and you don't know what's happening. Like, I don't have COVID. I'm trying to protect myself from people that may be sick, may have a cold or can have a cold, or just I can be contaminated with something and it kill me because my white blood cells are not working. And it's happening a lot of the times with people that are sick like me, where they're unfortunately they pass away because were immunocompromised. It wasn't the actual condition, like the actual health condition, which could be kidney failure or cancer or things like that. It wasn't that made them pass away. It was the fact that they were just immunocompromised and they were by people that were sick. So that can happen to me, and it's just really hard. Where I thought it was going to be easier, I'm like, oh, people are going to comprehend more if I have a mask on, you know, but in reality, it's actually harder. I'm getting more judged now that I have a mask on and they don't know my story. And it shouldn't get to me, but at the same time, it gets to me because I've been through this so many years. And back then, there wasn't COVID. It's just the fact like, oh, she's sick. She has something. You would get stares. I still get stares. But I was kind of used to that. I'm just not used to the comments now. Go home. You don't belong here. And it's actually harder now. Which is pretty sad. Other than that, I have been enjoying my time here with his family. Like I said, me and his mom have morning talks. It's very sweet. We talk about our like past, who we are as people, what we believe in, and how much I love her son, happy moments and stuff like that. And she brings me coffees. Like, that's how sweet this lady is. It's like, she's very, very sweet. I don't know if you have seen my past videos, but she sends us gifts all the time. She decorates her room. Literally, she was just saying that sometimes when she wants to take a nap and she misses my boyfriend, she wants to go there because she misses him, you know? And she feels like she can go in there because that room has become our room. And in my mind, I'm like, no, please go in there. Like, I know you miss your son. This beautiful, beautiful woman that hopefully I can call her my mother-in-law soon. She decorated the room where it has like the bedding as both me and Andres having like beautiful pictures of us. And then there's an E on my side and there's an A on his side for our names. And then there's like photos of us where we are both having a good time, like some of our favorite moments. She was apologizing. She's like, I didn't mean to intrude, but I really wanted photos of you guys so I can decorate the room. And I'm like, you're not intruding, please. I'm like, this is such a beautiful gift. And like the first thing I saw too, this is like maybe 2 years ago, she put a mirror, like one of those vertical mirrors, so I can see how like I look because I'm very short. And as a girl, you know how you like seeing your outfits. And then this time she put a photo of me and my boyfriend asleep. It's just like, I wanted to put there, follow your dreams. And I was like, that would have been hilarious. Where she's like, I don't want to overstep, but also I want to do this and be cute for you guys. I'm like, you're not overstepping at all. Everything you're doing is beautiful and it's very sweet. She even got me this shirt. It says, you're about to exceed the limit of my medications. I'm like, that is hilarious. Thank you so much. And it's just, I'm so glad I got to be with such a beautiful family, you know, and my boyfriend's side. Of course, my family's beautiful too, but it's awesome that I get to interact with them like that. And I'm very, very thankful that how beautiful their souls are and the kindness they have, how they accept me for who I am because I'm sick, and the adjustments they do for me, you know what I mean? And I'm just very thankful. You fell down again, but that's what I wanted to talk about, the mask. I'm about to head home here today. Yeah, I'm heading home today to Texas. I'll keep you guys updated with what's next. But I've had a blast here this week where, like I said, we were celebrating my boyfriend's birthday. I surprised him with the help of his mom and his sister. His mom and his sister were already planning like to do a birthday surprise, which was awesome because I was thinking about it too. So we all got together and planned it together. And then I surprised him with a getaway with his best friends and their girls. So like us girls can like get to bond more, you know, and get to know each other more. And then the guys can be guys. So that was really fun. And it was really fun getting to know his friends in a deeper level. I had a great time, and I hope he did too. He was telling me he was very grateful for it. But yeah, so that was our little getaway to here in Arizona. And now, time to head back home. I'm also hoping that this mask thing, like, I have to wear it for protection. I get it, but like, hopefully here in a month or two, I don't have to wear it around people a lot. And I can go back to working out and all this stuff. I actually found this girl yesterday, and she has videos up, and I'll put her link and stuff and everything. But where she shakes like I do, where I don't know what the hell's going on and why my body's doing what it does. Like I said, I have repeated this where I think it's POTS. And hopefully she answers, because I sent her a message about saying like, hey, can you give me a little more information about this? And I can find a little more information about me, with what the hell is going on with me. And once my immune system starts rebooting again, and then I can figure out what the hell is going on, which I think it's honestly my heart and POTS, I can finally start moving my body and getting my mind, my soul, and body to where I need it to be. And you guys can see that process as I get better and how I've gone better in the past. But yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Like, this is what I mean. Here's a little insight. Like, there's me. She made it. And then I believe on the back, I guess it's Chiquita's blanket. They call me little one. Or Chiquita, because I'm very little. And then here we are kissing. And then there I am again. And then my boyfriend has his own one over there. She did this. An A for my boyfriend and E for me. She has me hot Cheetos and stuff that were just so sweet. And then over here, this is the cutest thing ever. Look at this. I love it. Here's the stuff that when we come, they always have this. I love these, and I love these candies. Look at all this cute stuff because I love Stitch. So whenever they come, they bring us stuff. And then I have like my little drawer that she gave me. I have my medication, and then I have like socks and stuff like that. And then over here, she did this. She got this recently, so I can put stuff in here, and it's very sweet of her. This is the mirror I was talking about. This was right here. It's just too tall for me, so I can't. So she did this one. It's the sweetest fucking thing ever. Look at that, so I can see myself. But yeah, that's her. She's very sweet.
They go there all the time. They actually went there, I guess, for a wedding a couple of.
Oh, from. Yeah, we stay there for like a week or so, but it's like 2 hours difference. And sometimes I wake up like 6 in the morning over there, but in reality it's like 8 in the morning over here or so.
Oh Lord.
And they're like, you wake up so early, and I'm like, no.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. But the mountains are just gorgeous out there. They're lovely.
Oh, I need to take me a trip. I'm just not ready to. Then I got my baby at home, so I got
Are you a baby?
No, my dog.
Oh, that's why I remember talking about your dog. Yeah.
My grandson was like, man, if we go anywhere, we need to drive so we can take her with us. I was like, man.
I think I was talking to you about that. I was trying to get a service dog. Yeah.
Oh man, speaking of service dog, did you see where the guys were riding the horses in the Walmart? And he said it was his service horse.
I woke up really tired today, and as you can see, something funny happened where today I had to call because my contacts haven't been ready, and they told me they were going to be ready, and they didn't answer. I left a voicemail, and the voicemail, because I used to work at a gym, I left that number instead of my number, so that was F up number one, which is really funny. And then I went to go get my blood work done because they're checking to see how my levels are doing. I feel bad because this girl, I am traumatized, guys. I'm very traumatized from like new doctors, new nurses, anything that's new. So I usually either have somebody coming in and helping. If I'm letting a newer person come in, well, this time I went to go get my blood work done, which I felt pretty bad about it, but you know, it's my body. They have effed me up. I'll put a photo here how they hit a nerve. This is like a year ago. It's about a year ago. And my hand got like stuck because they hit a nerve, and the girl didn't want to take responsibility of it. So I am traumatized about that. So today I went in there, and I usually make conversation. I'm pretty nice about it, you know. I don't immediately ask, how long have you been here? I make conversation, and then I'm like, oh yeah, cool, how long have you been here? And she told me, and she's like, oh, it's only been like 2-3 months. And I'm like, oh right. I was like, I don't mean to be rude, I don't mean to be disrespectful or anything like that, but I'm gonna need somebody that has a little more experience. And I said, I'm sorry. And she understood, so I went with the other one. And the other, I forgot the name of it. I'll put it here. I can never pronounce it. She has done it before, so she's the one that did it. And we were making conversation and everything. But like I said, I don't mean to be rude, but also it's my body, and I'm protecting it from so much medical malfunctions that have happened with me. So yeah, that was a part of it. And then another moment where they were confirming an appointment that I have on Monday. And I said, okay, which Monday is it? And they're like, next Monday. I'm like, oh, so tomorrow. And they're like, today's Friday, tomorrow's Saturday. And I'm like, I am so sorry. My days are just really messed up. And she just started laughing with me. But that was my mess up number 2. But the cool thing is that I found this lady, and I'll put her information in the description. And I talked to her for about an hour, and she was telling me some information about a service dog because of how I've been wanting a service dog. And she was so nice. She went above and beyond with giving me information. So I'm thinking of taking her program, and I'm pretty sure you can find more information on her website. So when I get the puppy, I'm ready to go and teach the basics. And I'm really happy about that, so I can start getting ready for the puppy. I'm still looking, like I said, I'm looking for somebody that's safe for me to get the puppy from. So yeah, I'm excited about that. And she's had experience as well. And if she sees this, thank you so much for helping me out. All right, I got you up later.
Good morning. It's like 2 days after coming back from Arizona, and I'm not feeling well. I'm pretty sure I got a cold. I have body aches. I can't really get up. I have to ask for help. I'm just checking out to see if I have a fever or my body aches get worse or an infection comes through. I hope not. Last time I was sick, when I had Rituxan on me, I had to go to the ER because it was really bad, and because immune system, it's really down now, so it doesn't know how to fight. Sorry, I'm leaning on stuff. So that's fun. And I think it came from, there was this girl that I sat next to in the airplane. She kept on sneezing and coughing. And even though I had my mask on, it just, that's how it is. I'm pale, I'm white. It's not, I'm not looking well. And I've been just laying down, sleeping, to be honest with you. I'm not doing anything. My body is aching really bad. And like I said, if it gets worse, I'll go to the hospital. But right now, I think I can handle it a bit. I've been carrying the phone hurts, good Lord. And I'm just making like fast food so I could eat. Yeah, that's the update. I feel like crap. with my low immune system. And it's just a simple cold. All right, I'm gonna go lay down now, and I'm gonna go to sleep again. Bye.